Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to Master of Command, where we're going to get a couple of convoys up here and then hopefully go against these stationary armies, encamped armies, that's how they're called. Before we do that, let's make a couple of small rearrangements here in terms of our units. I think the way forward is going to be to just max out on these slots and get sort of the useful stuff in here. Most of this I think is not useful anymore. Maybe the shoes are going to be at some point. And then, you know, let's... I thought I had sorted this, but that must have been before I last started the game. Right, so... I would love to give these veterancy increasing things to some people. That might be you. Just to get you up a little bit more on speed. I've got a little bit of tea here. I think that tea can be given to... That's all fine. Do we have someone who can take tea? Yeah, I think you guys can take the tea. That's gonna be alright. Don't need that, don't need this. This we can potentially use at some point. I would potentially like to use the shoes on you guys. Yeah, let's do that. And then we've got the health stuff, which is useful, but then again, I think the straight out better stuff is better. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it less like this. There are more sponsons. Can we use them somehow on some of you? We've already got some. That would replace this thing. And reduce your cover bonus. I still think that might be useful for a while. Just so that we get a little bit more experience on our guys. There's another battlefield down there, which is interesting. But let's go to the convoy first. Face a weak field army. Capture four items and delay the headquarter by a week. I think actually facing an enemy army is going to be better. Yongping muskets, that's good. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff, good. And that's in particular good because these guys here, I think, are usually better off with these muskets at all. Right. And then these things we can place on some of these guys. Like for example, you should get more experience and you should get a little bit more experience. That should be a-okay. And then we've got the great coats. The great coats? No, the excellent great coats. Up over there, that's fine. And then the medicine we don't need right now. Okay, let's see about facing this enemy. 13,000 men. 2 artillery pieces. Couple of horse grenadiers, which we hate, and a couple of cruisers, which we hate, and a couple of Don Cossacks, which we also hate. So yeah, let's keep our army somewhat central, not spread out too far in light of all of this cavalry, so that we're not being completely flanked. I think the enemy had 8 infantry units, so we're gonna try to sort of match that, and I think that should be a-okay. Not sure whether I'm gonna keep the grenadiers in the center or along the flanks, but we'll see. Right, not much to write home about. Yeah, I guess we can all go on this flank. Let's try that. Right, so you guys are somewhat like that, that's okay. Grenadiers, you and you. Yellow and pink brigade, and blue and red. Can go on the left side. There you go. One thing that we should do here is make sure that you are a little bit better positioned with the general in the center. That's fine. Then, of course, the light units in front of that. Cavalry, we're going to keep most of you on the left, except maybe these hussars here on the right. And then our king is going to be in the rear. And our artillery mostly going to be here and somewhere on that hill, except for these guys who are going to go canister. And yeah, I think that will work. Let's maybe keep these guys here a little bit more to the left. And I'm gonna be happy with that. One thing that I should do is tell these guys to always be melee stance. Except, of course, for the dragoons. On the other hand, the dragoons... Okay, fine. Good. Move up. There you go. Yada yada bum bum. Yep. Go there. You go here. Oh, well, maybe we can get you in that little forest there. Sorry, not forest. You know what I mean? City. And then the Jaegers up here. Jaegers can run a little bit. Everyone can run for a little bit. As I said, it's not really a bad thing to do. And we can accelerate time here a little bit. Right, you can go back to normal walk speed, you can go back to normal walk speed. Normal walk speed it is. Don't need to be completely exhausted. Right. Artillery then? You guys are all sort of where you need to be. Right, let's be a little bit like so. Like that. Right. Normal speed we have. Let's go into a line formation here. Like that. And our cavalry can sort of stay on that flank. And our normal guys can also go into a line that basically covers everything here. Where the lifeguards are going to be a little that. These guys are here. You guys can go a little that. You guys go all the way flank here. And these guys again can go. Right. If they're pulling their artillery forward, we are going to happily accept that. And we're going to tell all of you guys to unlimber. Yeah, we need to be careful always about their cavalry, but I think I'm going to be happy with this. If these two guys can take out the artillery, that would be fine. Yeah, their cavalry is coming up, but I think we are going to be alright. If we just shoot a couple of times here. Shoot, 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 and they are dead. Right. Move back. Back. Grenadiers. Let's get up this hill. You can run a bit. Hussars, we're going to place them in our rear here just to support everyone. Maybe I'm not entirely happy about these grenadiers. Let's pull them up in a bit more of a line formation, and our flank is going to be covered by our cavalry against their cavalry. I think that should be a-okay. Let's move you up a little bit, not too much actually, but just a little bit. Okay, fine. I don't want to get these guys too drawn out because of the enemy cavalry. You just need a little bit of a more compact formation, I find, so that you're able to turn around and face them a little bit more clearly. Okay, the Bio Dragoons, I want you to have a more broader formation. Okay, you're being shot at. Don't like that. But on the other hand, you guys... Yeah, look at that. 250 men, more or less in one volley. Okay, Cuirassiers, get up over here. Dragoons. Swivel around. Yeah, all of their cavalry is coming around now. And they're going to be engaged in a musket duel here, so... Don't really love that, I have to say. Of course, the implication is that our left flank here is going to be under severe pressure. So that means I want to help them out as much as I can. Let's briefly look at the rest of the front line here. Okay, we need to keep an eye on these guys. Let's move you guys up. You are shooting. You're not shooting at the moment because these guys have better guns. you're gonna expand yourself a little bit here. I'm very worried about the situation here with the cavalry. I think the dragoons here are gonna try to take care of that. Yeah, that worked. That worked reasonably well, but only reasonably so. Okay, they are shooting. Too much cavalry. Right, let's go to Buckshot. Let's move up. And the dragoons here. Come on. It's a bit annoying that sometimes you just can't... I know it makes sense, but I would like at least to tell them to move away here. And hit them. Okay, the dragoons really aren't built for this. Okay, Cuirassiers, get over here. Hussars, get over here. You guys... We might need to retreat you a little bit. And how's the cavalry going on the right there? Yeah, they're going to come in soon. So how do we deal with this? I think how we need to deal with this is move you back a little bit again. Running, actually, before these guys reload. Have the dragoons up behind the grenadiers. And you two can just rest for a second. And that's a problem. That's going to be a large problem. Okay, can you throw grenades? Sort of over here. I think you can't. Right. Ah, it's annoying that I can't even. Right. Okay, you need to charge. You need to charge. You need to charge, I'm afraid. Yeah, let's go for it. Right. Charge! Charging into Cuirassiers is costly. And the dragoons, again, they're really not built for this. Right, so since you're here now, can we maybe actually stop chasing them and then throw grenades? Could you please, come on guys. I don't want you to charge. Stop it. I want you to throw grenades. Can you do that? Can you do it? Why won't you do it? Come on, let's charge in. Ah, it's a mess over here. It's a complete mess. I'm not happy about that. Dragoons beaten back, severely beaten back. Yeah, we were not lucky there. Now Grenadiers here are actually taking a lot of losses. Well, I mean, so are they, but... Wow! What happened there? Did you see that? Everyone was losing at the same time. Well, fantastic. Love to see that. Well, I don't like to see this. A little bit annoying that you have to spend so much microing. Okay, this is ours. You can go away. You shouldn't. Right, they're gonna be gone soon, and we can pull you back. And what do they have now? They've got just the artillery. Okay, that's fine. That leaves you guys. Come up. Get ready. These Freikorps Jägers, you pull them back too. Come on, guys, run! I told you to run. There we go. Good. Well, a small enemy, but again our cavalry forces are struggling. Maybe I should not have concentrated them. I should have maybe kept one of the Hussar groups in reserve. How about that? Okay, we've got a good reload speed. We've got a good charge doctrine here. The horses will not do that much good for us, but that's fine. 2,000 men lost. We do have that much in reserves. I think the ammo would be good, but I'm gonna go yet another time with the veterancy here. Maybe I shouldn't have. Because at least we know that one of the Jaegers are probably going to be disbanded at some point. Yeah, we'll see. Right, yeah, ammo is very short now. But that's going to be okay. Right, so let's briefly check what we've got here for our infantry. Lots of cool things. Especially the charge bonus here, right? That is something that you have, but you don't have it that well. So let's exchange that. You've got the accuracy bonus, you know what, we're going to replace that for sure. And then we've got the reload speed and move speed. We can apply that to one of you guys and take something else away. But on the other hand, why would we? If we could do it, you're fine with that. Change this, and I think over here we're going to go for the reload speed too. That does mean we're going to have the accuracy things left over, but that's okay-ish. Cavalry, anything specific for you? Yeah, these kinds of things. And the good saddles. Let's exchange these. You've got good saddles. Got the melee one, that's nice too. Some point we might put that in, but no need now. Good Hanoverian horses. We've got excellent ones too. Yeah, I think the rest is fine. Okay, let's hope for some ammo. We really would need that. Let's really hope that we are not getting any event here that basically tells us we need ammo. Conduct a passive search. Unlikely, unlikely. We're gonna do a thorough search and seize 3 weapons. And recruit a new unit? Oh yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Right, fantastic. 2 long muskets, Charleville muskets, and light sockets. That's all very good. Now, I think I would love these guys. I just love these. I would love to have these guys in. So, just for the accuracy alone, I think they're fairly fantastic. So, I think you guys just need to go here, and I'm very sorry about that. But you are going to be leaving. You guys are going to take their place, and we're certainly going to get as much stuff for you as we can. Good Potsdam muskets. And we really want to train you up very, very quickly, don't we? So to me, that means that, by the way, you can be promoted to Prussian Veteran Grenadiers. Yes. Keep uniforms and everything. Lovely. But do give up your veterancy. What else do we have here? Veterancy gain? Veterancy gain 20%, 20%. That's nice. And this thing. We have a better version of that thing? Yes, we do. Okay, you need all of that. Casualties restored. Okay, let's use our filters here. And right. I think that's the best stuff that you can get for veterans. Right? You are then sort of our next unit that really requires stuff. Well, make sure that you've got everything that you could potentially need. 4.5 seconds, I like that. I would love to give you... But I mean, I will give you the ammo reduction. Yeah. 94 accuracy just out of the bat. That's fantastic. I mean, yes, the reload speed leaves something to be desired. But as they gain some veterancy, I'm pretty sure that that is going to be nice. Good. Okay. That leaves you. Can you get this? No, you can't. Good, but Good. Let's give you that, and you guys can get what? Ammo consumption? This is not something you can get. Let's give you the accuracy one. And I suppose you could get the casualty restore. Yeah, like so. Good. Anything on our cavalry? Nope. Artillery? Nope, not right now. Yeah, fine. Okay, where do we go from here? We have got these two armies. We are extremely short on ammunition. What if we give you guys just a little bit so that you can fire off just like one volley or something? Try to reinforce you. Yeah, you have at least ammo. I think it's fine for a battle, but probably not for two. There's no village down here. We could go to the battlefield and hope there's another village here that we can buy some ammo from. Yeah, there is something at least. Look at the battlefield first. Recover the weapons, tend to the wounded, or do more. No, let's take the weapons. It's an excellent pot-star musket, that's good. And sort of an improved Yongping one. So let's use the improved Yongping for you. And then you can take the excellent potsdams. Yeah, I like it. Good. Go to the city. Please cross that river quickly. And get ourselves some ammo. Right, so firstly, some ammo. Would really love for everyone to have some ammo at least. Yeah, that's nice. Rest can go to you. Yeah, we're still a little bit shy on the most, but that's fine. So, fewer items in shops, all purchase prices increased. That's to be expected, sadly. But it does mean that we can sell a lot of stuff. And that is good. This kind of thing. And the stock bayonets I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to do the Charlevilles. I do think we've got excellent ROM on both of you. So that can go. This stuff can go. This can go. I'm not going to sell any of these super good muskets right now, but I am going to sell quite a couple of horses. And I'm going to sell sort of inferior stuff. Like that. Oh, we're spending way too much here. We could get some coffee. Don't think we need that right now. Let's move back on some of these things. I'm trying to sell way too much. They don't have money for that. Okay, there we go. Okay, what does the quartermaster have? Excellent riding boots. I like that. Do you guys have excellent riding boots? No, and no, and no. So yeah, at least 2 pairs we can buy. And sell some of the other stuff here in return. Around 100 more? Maybe not that. Maybe this. Okay, there we go. Great coats. Okay, fine. 50. What can we sell for 50? These things, that stuff. Potsdam muskets. Okay, there we go. Okay, riding boots. You guys get some good runs. You guys get some good ones. You guys have excellent ones. You guys get some good ones. Okay, that does mean we can pretty much sell the other things. At the stable, maybe? Yep. Sell this. And sell that. This, of course. There we go. Okay, anything else? Heavy saddles that are excellent. And Frisian horses that are excellent. I think we've got the excellent Frisian horses. Yeah, we do. We've got a heavy saddle that is excellent. Okay, so just the 1814 sword. 1814 sounds pretty good, as does the good horseshoes. 1814. I think that's more than we have. 1814. 1612. And normal horseshoes. So that one, and this, and that. Then we can't sell more because we're just selling so much stuff right now. Like these horses. Around 30 more something. That's fine. Don't think we've got anything in their price range. Good. Right. Make it better. Okay, okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Still a lot of stuff that I think needs to be sold, but they don't have any money. They don't have any money. These don't have any money at all. So, entrenchment tools, the elevation screws, I think they are... We've got the excellent... No, we don't have the excellent ones. We just have the normal or slightly better ones. So let's sell that. I guess get rid of these greatcoats. And that means you guys... This, nice. It's a small benefit, but it's a benefit nonetheless. Yeah, but without further money on you guys, we're gonna buy stuff. And that's basically not gonna be it. Yeah. Okay. Jump over to the slums. See what these guys have. Another slum over there. Support the magistrates or do this stuff. Delay the enemy headquarters. No. I think weapons is generally what we want. Neustadt carbines. I probably think that they're not going to be better than anything that we've got. But who knows? Oh, they're just reloading much slower. That is certainly not what we want. Well, I guess on the other guys... No, it doesn't make much of a difference. Okay, that was a dud. Right. Do we want to go to the slums? I don't think so. I think we want to go straight for this army. Although we could circle down here. No, let's go straight for it. Yeah, losing some men here due to our Klein Creek doctrine. But let's see. I'm scared about this because we really haven't been fighting these guys in Act 3 yet. 18,000 men, it sounds like it should be doable, but I don't know. Oh, by the way, we should get you guys 12. Yeah, that's slightly better. You guys are getting that, you have that. Yeah, that's slightly better. That's going to be slightly better. Get you guys the good stuff. Not sure whether that's really much better. Okay, this is better. Okay, the Charlevilles I want to keep. The Tulas are going to be sold. This stuff is going to be sold. Effect on that. This stuff is potentially useful. This stuff isn't. Right. Yeah, we are getting very good experience on most of our units now. Except for a couple. I'm really intrigued to see how well these guys are going to go. Actually going to put them on the general itself. Right, so next time around we are going to see how we're going to fare against this encamped army. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. Let's see. Till next time. Bye bye guys.